Okay. Okay, I got it. Say something.
Coming through as well.
Got it. Okay, it's delayed, but it's coming through. Say
Oh,
something.
you know what it was?
Coming through as well. Got it. See? Okay, it's delayed, but it's coming through.
I cannot, bruh. So now it's coming through. You know what it was? The thing about Streamlabs goes and puts it back on default settings. So
You know what it was? Yeah, I'll turn it down.
yeah, mute that. So everything's coming through. So what Streamlabs does, it puts it back on the default settings. So it took my, because I got the Blue Yeti mic, right? So I got the mic and it'll take it off the setting for that mic and then put it back on another mic that it's not even on. So that's what it did.
And it's got closed captioning and everything on this thing.
I'm so upset. So what you want to do? You want to just say screw it? We gonna just start it all over? Like,
do this.
All right. So I didn't tag anybody at all.
People tuning in though.
You just took your video off. If y'all could comment, I don't know. I got like 3 viewers now. I guess that's YouTube. Matter of fact, it's not even showing my chat. So if they have any questions for you, we'll just re-go over everything. Look at my makeup melting and I ain't cute no more. I don't like this. But all right, guys. So this is me again having sound issues, but I think we got it together. Mark is going to be looking at the comments because I can't see them because I'm in my program. And we're going to talk about everything that he's doing all over again because we just talked about it one time before. And we're going to do it again.
We're going to do it again.
Yeah, we're going to do it again because we messed up. Well, I messed up. He didn't mess up. He did what he was supposed to do.
Hey, we needed closed caption on the last video.
I wish, or somebody read lips or something like that. This is crazy. That sucks. But yeah, so what we're gonna do, hopefully the intro will work right. We're gonna go on and do the intro. Again, this is the Hustlers pages. We're doing take 2 on an exclusive interview with Robert Mitchell. Let me know what y'all think about the backgrounds and the backdrops and the makeup and all the rest of that stuff. Because if I had to do this again, I ain't doing this shit no more, all right? So here go the intro. Here we go.
Welcome to the Hustlers Pages with your host, Legend.
Hey! Here again, Hustlers Pages, THP, in his house. We got Robert Mitchell. We're doing an exclusive interview about all the 5011 products and hustles and entrepreneurship things that he's got going on. So we're gonna do this again. Y'all make sure y'all clap it up, go on and invite your friends, like, share, and subscribe because of all this honest good work that I'm doing for this. All right, so let's go ahead and get it going.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're talking about basically all your ventures and everything that you got going on. If you could, like I said, since I formatted the chat a little bit different, make sure that if you see any comments, they'll probably let us know if they can hear us or if they can't hear us. Everything looking good right now?
Hey, looks good so far.
Okay, good. So So the first thing I definitely wanted to get into with you about is me and you've been knowing each other for a good while. Like me and you met at Lowe's back in the day. And your name was Hustle Man back then. What made you come up with the name Hustle Man?
Well, I didn't come up with it. Cedric Tyson, one of our co-workers, came up with Hustle Man because I would come in there with a book bag full of CDs and DVDs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he said, Hustle Man, and it just spread, and everybody at Lowe's called me Hustle Man. Everybody in Valdosta called me Hustle Man. Now everybody in the world calls me Hustle Man. So, hey.
You can't get away from that name even if you wanted to. Well, I know back then you was always making sure that you was in the entrepreneurial spirit, and you tried to do it the best way possible. I also remember you used to have a pink Cadillac. You used to ride that around, but also a lot too. Yeah, yeah. You was the only one that also with that.
You trying to forget about those type of things?
I got a picture. I got a picture. If you want me to put it up on the screen, I can do that. No,
that's cool.
No, you don't want it on the backdrop either, because we can do that too. No issue.
Now, back in the day, maybe.
Nothing wrong with that. So, like I said, me and you knew me before I even had kids. Yeah, it's been that long. My kids are 13, and so now you're doing a lot of good things. You're making sure you're having your hands in a lot of stuff. I know the first thing I really wanted to touch with you on was the hustlemanShow.com. And you've got so many things under that umbrella that I just kind of wanted you to let everybody know what is just under that umbrella for the Hustle Man Show itself.com.
But, the HustlemanShow.com, the Hustle Man Show period consists of me interviewing celebrities. I got a cooking portion. The Hungry Hustler. Mm-hmm. I show you lifestyle hacks, do-it-yourself activities. Then I got story time with Hustle Man, where I tell my crazy celebrity stories, and not just celebrity, but just crazy stories that happens in my life. So it's several things in the entertainment side that I put on the Hustle Man Show.
Well, if you could, and like I said, you know what I've been through today. So, could you humor me and the audience with the Casey and JoJo story? Just a little snippet, just a little bit, just please.
And these stories, y'all gonna have to go check out the whole thing. But let me tell you, Valdosta, Wild Adventures. I got backstage, and a guy walked up to me and asked me if I had something to drink. I'm like, what this dude backstage coming up to me looking like he had his own struggle going on, asking me if I had some liquor. So I'm like, nah, man, I ain't got nothing, but if I come across some, I'll let you know. Not thinking nothing of it. Turns out later in the evening, I find out that was KC from KC and JoJo. And plus he passed out. He found some liquor, obviously, and he passed out. They had to take him to the hospital. See, that stuff y'all probably didn't even know, But not only that, they was opening for New Edition. Mm-hmm. So New Edition. So I was real bold back in them days. So I went to that trailer and knocked on the door, and they let me in. I'm like, hey, I'm Hustle Man, the Hustle Man Show. Can I get an interview with you? And they was like, yeah, that's cool. So I'm like, oh man, I'm about to interview New Edition. This is the greatest. This is gonna be so great.
They're legends, right?
Legends. So I'm minus Bobby Brown. No Bobby Brown at that.
He wasn't there?
He wasn't there. It was everybody else, but I think Whitney was still living.
Yeah, he was zooted and booted probably then. Yeah.
So got the camera set up, getting ready to interview him. Everybody cool with it. Johnny Gill wasn't in there at the time, but he bust through the door. Johnny Gill bust through the door and told him, hey, we got to talk. He was telling the guys they got to talk. And he told me, hey, you need to leave. So I'm like, hey, they told me I could do an interview. It won't take but a second, but I'm still in my mind like, oh, shoot, it's Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill, you're right.
Johnny Gill at the door. But I'm like, man, this won't take but a second. I'm already set up. I promise you. He was like, yeah, we'll get with you after the show or whatever. I need to talk to them. So come back after the show. I know the old brush off. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. After the show, they was out. So me and Johnny Gill got beef to this day.
Because he messed up your interview?
Up my interview. I don't like Johnny Gill. I love his music. I don't like that guy. I don't like him.
That one interview you could have got, there he go messing it up. Man.
And I get a one-on-one sit down interview with these artists. Crazy.
That is crazy.
One of many.
Well, not only, so basically you got the celebrities that you interview, you got your story times, obviously, and then you got the Hungry Hustler under that umbrella with the hustlemanshow.com. So what's that consist of?
Well, the Hungry Hustler, I always post me cooking food on my Facebook stories a lot of time, and that gets way more views than anything else. So I decided to start recording myself cooking full meals. And I put it out. I decided to call it the Hungry Hustler, and people tune in, and I show you how to cook different things and save money and time.
That's a lot of.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool thing. Just real random one day and turned it into something.
But that's the entrepreneurial spirit. Like if you have something that you're good at, something that you like doing, and you want to share it with the people, you never know what it's going to turn into. Like I said, some people don't bought some Dogecoin and spent $20 on it and got like almost $3,000 in their accounts on Robinhood because, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just happened to take a chance. So that's what it's all about. Now you got that one umbrella out the way, right? So that's done. You're like, I got 4 things under this one umbrella. But you decided that you didn't want to stop there. You wanted to go on and get a whole nother umbrella. So I'm like, well, how much stuff is this man going to possibly have? You like the money, I guess. They narrowed that.
You got to make some money. So I got shot with hustle.com. So
right.
That's where you can find the fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
You can find the Lamore clothing line and other accessories, hats, shades, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever in the world that I want to sell. I might have pit bull puppies on there one day. You never know.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Well, I know me and you were talking before, and you have some stuff on hand right now that's kind of some rare deals, right? What do you got?
Well, let me tell you. I'm sorry, ladies, but y'all missed out on my number one. This is Marc Jacobs Perfect. And one thing about it, I'm an official retailer. So Macy's, Neiman's, Bloomingdale's, all that stuff, I'm them. Maybe not as big, but everything they have, I have access to. So anything you get from me, I'm going to be a little cheaper, but I got this in today and we have been waiting for a while. And I've sold like 15 bottles in just a few hours. So it's over with right now for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And every rare moment, I got the number one for men, Michelet Hasselback. This is the best fragrance ever for men. So that's my little plug. Y'all need these 2 in your life at some point. And
you got a whole wall behind you. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah. And this is my little personal, plus it's a little display for when I do my...
Yeah, I see the Sean Ball Gautier back there. I see, you got a couple of them. But, just to make sure that I don't have an extensive collection like you, but bam! I got the Ariana Grande Cloud. Kind of smells like the Baccarat. I know you had helped me get this one. And keep in mind that he is authentic. You get the actual bottle of the perfume. I got mine here. I turn heads when I put this perfume on. People ask me who I am and try to figure out who's that girl that smells so good. So if you ever looking for something that's kind of spicy, but it's still got a feminine wild to it, that's the one for you. And I did get that from him. So, like I was saying in the other interview that didn't have any sound at all, technically we are in competition, but we're not. You got a couple of groups that I know that you're in. I know your most predominant one is the lifestyles of the rich and fragrance,
Right.
which is basically, straight frag heads is in there. Everybody that loves perfume, cologne, oils, essential oils, all those things in there. And that group is actually growing. So, what is the purpose of lifestyles of the rich and fragrance?
Like you said, lifestyles of the rich and fragrance is for true frag is people that really love fragrances, people that's like me that can smell something in orange blossom, ooh, vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Like people like that, man, that really will spend their whole bank account on fragrances. It's really, and for the newbies too, you can come in and learn about fragrances. It's over 1,000 some people in there, and we got other bloggers, fragrance bloggers in there, and people are very knowledgeable in there. So if you pop a question in there, here come all the frag heads, more than happy to answer
Mm-hmm.
any about fragrances, lifestyles of the rich and fragrance. I do fragrance reviews um, for men and women, and man, I just always loved it. I didn't know everybody else loved it like me. A lot of people love it just as much as me, so I had to tap in, man.
Well, definitely, you got the hustlerspreneurs, which is um, kind of has the same idea as THP, but not the
Right.
same. Basically, I know a lot of people know you from all the ventures and stuff that you have, and a lot of people ask you questions like, well, Robert, who's the one that does the ceiling work, or Robert, who's really good at putting rims on and stuff like that. So I know your group is basically that's the plug, for everybody that you would know that can help out with whatever particular service. So, since you got your hands in everything, did you want to shout out anybody? Is there anybody that really stuck out to you that just has their own hustle that you want to speak on since we live?
Well, it's a lot of people, man, that post stuff, but I don't want to leave anybody out because I know they be like, man, you didn't even. But I will say this: definitely check out Hustlepreneurs, check out the Hustle pages. There's so many people that do so many creative things, man. Whether you make tumblers or you make the
Mm.
ashtrays, or even if you do yard work or wash cars or whatever it may be, man. Make sure you check out these groups and don't think nobody's looking because they may not like it or they may not comment and you think nobody's paying attention because we can see the analytics and people are viewing it. And I have sold a lot of stuff off of Facebook groups. So don't sleep on the Facebook group. So just go in there. It's a lot of people I got in mind, but I don't want to leave anybody
I
out.
understand. Well,
And
usually, I can just name some people off the top. Like I said, I got Kanisha Riley's dress on right now. You can't really see it, but Kanisha has a lot of products that's for the bedroom that you would possibly enjoy. You also have like the Felicia Hills, the Penny Berry Ann's. George Watkins has a drink to shrink stuff, and we do these things like these interviews just to encourage y'all that you are more than your product. We also try to make sure that you know that there's somebody out there that's supporting you even in a different kind of way, to make sure that we can get you one clientele at a time. But with that being said, so you can understand it a little bit clearer, let me go on and play a commercial for you, and we will be right back. All right, all right. So since we're winding down some, I know I wanted to at least try to stretch it to the 30-minute mark, so I can go back and see what I can do as far as with the other live and see what happened with that. And tell me, like, is there anything that we can expect from you in the future?
well, I do plan at some point to start on my book, The
Mm.
Life. So it'll give you way more detail. Oh, we didn't talk about the documentary, but I did drop a documentary a couple years ago on my life. And let me tell you, I have had an exciting, very fulfilled life, good and bad. So I did a documentary and I talked to my mom and dad and friends and people in the music industry and all that stuff. And that was like an hour and a half, and it did not cover even a third of my whole life. So I want to write a book and maybe in the future come up with my own TV show or a movie. That's my ultimate dream.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely everything I'm doing is going to play a part in working towards that goal. So that's the ultimate vision.
That's gonna be a really long. You have to do like a.
It's gonna have to be a mini series.
Yeah, you have to deal with Tyler Perry and whatnot. Which I don't know. He should be the man to go to, long as he don't put you in no wigs. You don't want to do it.
Hey, Tyler Perry they gonna have dude playing me all buff
And caught Diesel looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, and all my friends gonna be walking in like that. Like, nah,
which friend?
Exactly. Ain't none of my but you know how Tyler Perry do. He gon' every dude in a Tyler Perry film, y'all know, be muscle bound for no reason.
I haven't really been watching this stuff that doing this right here and working is a lot. So I don't get to watch some of his stuff like I used to. I just remember seeing,
pretty good.
Which one?
He got one called Sisters. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's what's up. Well, I know me and you had a long day. Again, y'all make sure that if you are interested in buying any fragrance, make sure you hit him up on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, or just simply inbox him on Facebook. He will be putting his all his handles, Shop with Hustle, the hustlemanshow.com, all those things he will be putting in the comments. Like I said, I can't see the comments right now, but I will reply to all of them when we get off live. I want to thank y'all. Y'all please tell me what y'all think of the Hustlers pages, interview, all the scenes and everything we did. And I also want y'all to remember to actually hush. HUSEH. Can't spell today. HUSH. And what that stands for is to hustle until something happens. Please, please like, share, and subscribe. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch. We are on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're doing it everywhere. You're going to see a lot more of us. And you're going to see us with sound too. So again, I'm going to play this outro. Y'all make sure y'all check Robert Hustleman Mitchell out. And y'all have a good one, all right? Peace out.
Hey.